journey between the realm of men and gods. A path that can't be traveled without transformation. Fear not. Others won't realize your change.
You've exceeded expectations, Skyboy. Defeating a Titan. That's something to write home about. I'll take those shards now and start running diagnostics. We've got no time to lose. I trust you can find your own way home? Yep, that's it. We had a good run, but I work best alone. Hey, perhaps we'll meet again. Crossing paths with you wasn't the worst thing to happen. It's good to know there are adventurers like you. Good luck, Skyboy. Or should I say, Titan Slayer? See you later, Jiro.
Hello, Explorer! I've just come from Red Town. I have a wide variety of items for sale. Perhaps something will spark your interest or otherwise fulfill a need? Can it be? Have you really cleared this island already? Oh, I'm impressed, Explorer. Which reminds me, Finley entrusted me with a message. He's sending settlers to this island. Perhaps you could assist the settlers by constructing an outpost. I think up on that cliff would be perfect. What would you like to buy? would you like to buy? You there, boy. Is this Red Town? Finally. It was one heck of an adventure trying to find this place. Tell me, do you have a tavern in this town? Somewhere I could eat and rest? I can't stay for long, so I'll be moving on soon. But if we meet again, I would welcome your assistance. The knowledge of a native Red Towner could make all the difference in the world.
Incredible! You've returned! Come, we have much to discuss. Quickly now. You're the first Red Town explorer to ever sail the Shadow Sea. You have to tell me everything while it's still fresh in your mind. What you've just told me is almost beyond belief. And yet, we cannot afford to slow down. To forge ahead, blade drawn, is our only possible course of action. It is now clear that the Red Town Explorers organization must expand. I have already begun formulating our organization's future plans, but I'll need some time to finalize them. In the interim, I believe it would be wise of us to gather as much information as possible. Go to the Windfarer Tavern and find out what you can about that mysterious traveler we just met in New Harbor.
day today.
Hello again. Thanks for your help earlier. I'm a sailor from the uncharted seas, and this is my first visit to the Shadow Sea and to Red Town. This is a unique place. I've already spoken with some of the locals, and it's clear that the knowledge you've gathered here is out of this world. I've heard about the plans for New Arcadia, and I have to say, the optimism of the Sky Realm people never ceases to amaze me. But the Shadow Sea harbors unimaginable dangers, and I fear New Arcadia will remain a dream unless the last of Archimedes' demons is slain. Archimedes' demon hails from the time of the catastrophe. It is an ancient sea monster called Oceanhorn. For 1,000 years it has terrorized the uncharted seas, using the White City ruins as its lair. I've searched my entire life for a way to stop it. There is an item which can be used to control the monster, and I have a strong hunch it's on this island. The item we seek is an instrument of musical fashion. Since you know Red Town inside and out, you can help me find clues to its whereabouts. Of course, after we find the instrument, we'll have to discover the right tune, but first things first. I have a son. He means everything to me. I will do absolutely anything to ensure he has a bright future. Therefore, you and I share the same dream. The dream of New Arcadia. Find the instrument, and our dreams may yet come to pass.
Hope you find what you are looking for.
Hey! I'm so glad to see you made it back in one piece. I bet you've had some real adventures out on the Shadow Sea. No doubt, just like your mother. Ugh, sorry, I'm rambling again. As flattering as it would be, I know this isn't merely a casual visit, so how can I help? I seem to recall reading something like that a while back. We keep the older texts in the basement. It's easier to control the humidity down there. If I remember correctly, the book should be on a table along the back wall. I have some things to finish up here. I trust you can find your own way down there. I'll join you shortly. Seems like you're looking for a flute in a monastery. It's hard to say. There are so many old ruins on the mountain. Maybe Heion, the geologist, would know more. Maybe you should pay him a visit.
Keep an eye out for ancient books. Nasana's always asking after those.
Hey, I heard you're now a Red Town explorer. The word is you've recently acquired a unique hammer on your travels? One that can break through stone? I'm having a heck of a time with this big pile of rocks behind me. You think you could give me a hand? Many thanks for the assistance. It would have taken me the rest of the day to extract that artifact on my own. How can I return the favor? More than anyone you're likely to meet. Red Town is built around an ancient fortress of the Knights of Arcadia. Red Town history is Arcadian, as is nearly everything I dig up. What about Red Town or the Arcadians are you looking to learn more about? An Arcadian monastery. What a find that would be. But I haven't yet discovered one of those. Doesn't mean there isn't one on this island. There's still a lot we haven't uncovered. But now that I think about it, there's a fresh site just up the hill from here. It was uncovered in a landslide, triggered by the landing. I conducted a quick survey of the site after the landing, and I do recall noting some Arcadian symbols. Perhaps something ancient is hidden just beyond the entrance chamber. Of course, if you want to investigate on your own, I doubt anyone would try to stop you. There is a securely locked door, so we can safely assume there will also be a key. How to find such a key? I don't know, but I wish you much luck, for I would love to see the inside of this ancient Arcadian monastery.
Careful out there. The shadows are moving strangely today.
Good work, boy. This is solid progress. Now we just have to find a key. Unfortunately, ancient Arcadian keys are in rare supply. Although, I've never known a key that could walk. And since this was a sky island, I find it hard to imagine any ancient Arcadian would leave the island with such an important item. Surely the key is still here. We could start by talking to a history expert, the town antique dealer.
Gentlemen, welcome to my humble shop. How may I assist you?
We're looking for a key.
Then you're in luck. I have dozens of keys. Here, come take a look.
No, not that either. Nope. None of these will work for us. Do you have anything else?
Oh dear, I'm sorry to disappoint. What sort of key are you looking for? Maybe I can try to acquire something for you. Do you want a large one? A small one? A bejeweled one? A rusted hunk of metal? Polished gold, perhaps? Ah, a true treasure. And in fact, I do know of one. I've been trying to acquire it for years. Unfortunately, the owner is beyond stubborn and refuses to part with it. To obtain it, you'll either need all the luck in the world or some divine intervention. Probably both. I won't stop you from trying, but perhaps you'd consider selling me the key when you're finished with it.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that the future is impossible to know.
The key belongs to old Mr. Wilde. He keeps an ancient Arcadian key hung on his mantle.
I can't wait to play some Turok later.
What do you want? No, go away. Leave me alone. It's my nap time.
I don't care how you manage it, kid, but you need to get that key. Find another way in while he sleeps and borrow it. As for me, I have some things to take care of now, but afterwards I'll head to the ancient monastery. When you have that key, come meet me at the ancient monastery.
Stealing from me? How dare you? You're supposed to be a Red Town explorer. Where is your honor? Then why in soul's name are you in my house, stealing from me? The Red Town explorers resorting to petty thievery? Finley would never, unless there was no other option. Very well, young man. I do not approve of your actions, but I respect your initiative. On top of that, in all his years of service, Finley has never steered us wrong. If the Red Town explorers require this key, then you shall have it. In future, I expect a Red Town explorer to hold himself to a higher standard.
The smell of a fresh sea breeze. Smells like adventure. bless you, Explorer. Another peaceful day. Suspicious. Nice and quiet today.
Everything seems fine so far.
Wait up! I've got a delivery from your father. He said it may be his best work yet. And I tend to agree. It really is beautiful. In fact, Turo liked it so much, he decided to name the new sword the Air Wing Blade, a name fit for a weapon carried by a Sky Island warrior.
This has to be the right place. That image, it's the same as Mary's necklace. Mary, are you with us? For our son's sake, I pray that this works. Go on, kid. Use that key to open the door. yet another dead end. I don't know if the hope in my heart will be able to withstand such a blow. Your advice is wise beyond your years, kid. Perhaps I've underestimated you, but you're absolutely right. It's almost as if you know something about true responsibility. Yes, and I understand. Don't worry, you'll find her. And I'll help you any way I can. The gods know you've already helped me and my son more than we could have expected. All right, it's time. I imagine what comes next won't be easy. My path never is. Together I know we'll succeed. Let's find that flute. We're not alone. Like they had a chance. There it is, the flute of Archimedes. We have to find a way in. What a hideous place. Be careful. The dark magic of the Shadow Sea does tricks to the unliving. Stay calm, stay smart, and let's get ourselves out of here in one piece. I haven't seen anything like this in the Shadow Sea. Damn skeletons. Don't worry, just push forward. We're making progress. Traps mean we're on the right track. This is taking too long, but we're so close. Let's play. Come, let's move. Flute of Archimedes. Do you know what this means? Once me and my allies learn the correct melody, we will finally be able to control Oceanhorn. No, it has already found me. We need to hurry back to town. On guard. We shouldn't waste time. We still have time. Take me to your boat immediately. I won't let that monster destroy another town. It's me that Oceanhorn is after. I'll be the bait, and we can lure it away from Red Town.
Oi, lad! I'm gonna blast a hole through it!
Conventional arms are useless against Oceanhorn. Lead your people to safety. It's your only chance.
You might be right.
A little more.
Need a lift? Let's get out of here.
Are you sure this boat is fast enough?
Ship. This is a ship, and it's the fastest ship in all of Gaia. Whether or not it's fast enough, we'll just have to wait and see.
That monster's death ray will cut through this ship's hull like a hot knife through butter.
Oceanhorn has to be stationary when gathering energy for it. It can't use the death ray while on the move. Rockets and grenades, on the other hand.
How do you know about Oceanhorn?
I know everything there is to know about Oceanhorn and what it did to his fleet. Mesmeroths?
The warlock that unleashed Triloth on the White City?
Yes, that one. Don't look at me like that. His motives were terribly misunderstood. He was a hero. But that's a story for some other time. Right now, we need to come up with a plan to deal with Oceanhorn.
We can't hide. The cursed blood of Oceanhorn's ancient pilot is running through my veins. That thing can sense me from miles away.
Not through the hull of the Warlock's Revenge. If you stay below deck, it can't detect you.
How can you be sure?
You should see my library. I've recovered Mesroth's journals from the ruins of Riskborn's Citadel. I've looted the scientific writings of Archimedes from the sunken remnants of the White City. I've collected nearly all the lost tomes of the philosophers of Source, and that's not the half of it. But seriously, we need a plan. I can't stand the eerie grin of that living fortress.
If the monster can't sense me now, our best bet is to head straight for the Restless Vale, with storms surrounding the Shadow Sea. There may be a chance we could lose it there.
Good morning, gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We have arrived in Red Town. Thanks for the near-death experience. Please disembark the Warlock's Revenge at your leisure. But don't take too long. I have other urgent matters to attend to.
Feeling all right, kid? That was one heck of a rough night. Even for a seasoned sailor like me, the veil is different.
Can't you see I'm busy? I need to think. Go do your explorer's business and let me be. No biggie. It's one of the least amazing things I've done. But if you really want to thank me, you can go and find more Zoma emblem shards for me. Riskborn Dunes. Based on the coordinates we got from Walma's store cube, we'll find more Zoma shards on Riskborn Dunes. Yes, you'll have to be careful. I can't be there to back you up right now. According to the legends there is another Titan hidden in the sands of Riskborn Dunes. Go now. Your compass has the coordinates for all the Soma shards. By the time you're done, I hope to have some exciting news to share with you.
You've made it, Explorer! The mirrored islet. Next, you have to locate the vault entrance. It should be relatively noticeable. the trick will be gaining access to the vault. Sorry, Explorer. I can't help but get a bit emotional. Everyone was skeptical about his vault project. No one believed. And you being there is tangible proof that all our effort was worth it in the end. The technology we need to begin anew in the Shadow Sea is hidden within that vault. Go and find it. Given the terrain and weather of the mirrored islet, I'm guessing Lucia might have utilized windmills. Good luck.
Lucia of Project New Arcadia. I have just arrived here from Blue Town, or what was left of it. I made a sailboat out of my glider and whatever useful materials I could gather. On my way to this vault, I found traces of another visitor. A campfire, to be exact. Later, I saw a silhouette in the fog, but it turned out to be a rock formation. The Shadow Sea is inhabited. There are no people or settlements, but it seems like someone's on the move. Did that someone also visit Blue Town before it was attacked? I have to be more careful from now on.
Gods, you did it! The Vault of the Mariners is back online. I'm now downloading the schematics for all kinds of nautical equipment. With this knowledge, we can build boats and ships, and Red Town can begin expanding to other islands. Your mother would be proud, Explorer. Great job! But we can't rest here. There are many vaults yet to be found. Aha! Bringing the vault back online must have reactivated the old scanner. I can't believe it's still working. We used to rely on the scanner to keep track of the ever-changing coordinates of the Vault Project Islands. And from the data I'm receiving, it's still scanning for them. It just has an incorrect frame of reference. Hold on. Maybe I can tweak the search parameters just a little bit, and... Eureka! It worked! The scanner is now searching the Shadow Sea for Vault Project Islands. This may take a while, so you can carry on. I'll let you know when we get a hit. Wow! We have a hit already! The vault is on a fallen sky island called Perilous Peak. Yes, it's coming back now. I vaguely remember this one. I'll send you the coordinates.